everybody. Welcome back. Wednesday night edition of Inside the Headset. We're live and on the air, sponsored by John Jones. John Jones Real Estate. Going to roll up I-75 straight into Knoxville. Going to roll over to Knox Catholic High School. Talk to the head coach of the Knox Catholic Fighting Irish, head coach Philip Shadowens.
Hey, buddy.
Hey,
how you doing?
Doing really good. Doing really good. Well, Coach, been 2 weeks since I talked to you. You're sitting at 3-2. Talk to us a little bit about, you were off, and then you had the Briarcrest Christian. Kind of take me through what you've been doing a little bit.
Yeah, we've been off we were off last week. That was our open week, and so we practiced Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Gave the kids a little time off at the end of the week because we were in school. And then we got back to work this week. We've had 3 good days in pads this week, and we're playing a physical NBA team, and so we have to work on physicality and make sure we understand what it takes to compete at this level. And we've had a good solid week of practice, and our kids are ready to play again. That's 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks. They're kind of hungry to put the pads back on and the helmet back on a Friday night under the lights and see where we're at.
Talk to us about the loss against Briarcrest Christian and where you think a couple of things went wrong, maybe some places where you grew up, and was offense good, defense. Take me through the game.
We didn't play good offense early in the game, and we ended up going into halftime, though, 7-2. We had a bad snap on a punt, and it cost us safety, but 7-2 at half, and then we gave up some points there, made it set. They come out and got on us, got 17 to – sorry, I'm outside. It's large. But Lord have mercy. 17-7. They went on a little run, and then we were able to get back on top 21-17 there with about 5 minutes left, and they drove down and scored. Took the lead. We drove right back down and scored 2 really good fourth-quarter drives and got us the lead again. And with about 2 minutes left, and they were able to drive. We got beat on a silly route that you can't get beat on at the end of the game. And they scored with about 30 seconds left and won the game 31-28. So it was a long day. Obviously, we left at 8 o'clock. Friday morning, drove 6 hours to Memphis. We stopped there in Nashville, and then we stopped at a church in Memphis at 8. And we came on back home. I think I got home at 5:15 Saturday morning. But our kids battled their tails off on that Friday. So again, we got to win. We took the lead twice there, and then late in the fourth quarter, and we're not able to hold on to either one of those leads. And we got to get a stop right there, and that's the bottom line. But you've learned from it. That's part of growing up. That's part of getting better every week. And certainly it was disappointing. Probably good that we had an off week. We had a real good week last week. Those 3 days kind of healed our bodies and our minds, and then this week we've been physical in practice and just trying to get better every game and looking forward. And you got homecoming Friday night, NBA coming in. Traditionally great program, and Marty always does a good job there. And so it's just it's a fun game to play, and our kids are excited about getting back on the field.
Yeah, and you go back to that Briarcrest game and it being close. It gives your team. You didn't get beat by 21 points. You were in it right up to the end, and so knowing that you can compete and you can get out there and get after it. It does make it rewarding that at the end like you said it 100 times, Kevin. I said it to Kevin today. Sometimes it gets down to one play. The Blackman Oakland game came down to one play, and sometimes it does.
Yeah, it does, and we expect. I mean, we're Knox Catholic. We expect to compete every game, every time we walk out on the field. So there's no consolation at all in losing. Period. If you lose, you lose, and there's no excuse and no consolation in that. That's not how we think at Knoxville Catholic. And we expected to win the game. We should have won the game. We didn't win the game. It's, we've got to do better there, and our kids understand that. I mean, this is Knox Catholic. We're here to win games and have fun playing the game and learning all that stuff. We know we're going to learn and get better as we go throughout the year. We understand that. We just can't let them get away when you have an opportunity to win. So we're back at it this week. It's another opportunity. They're going to try to run the football down our throats with an NBA, and that's what Marty likes to do. And we're going to step up physically, and we're going to find ways to score points as well. And we've been able to do that, except against Innsworth. But so I expect it to be a battle. It's going to be a 4-quarter game, like they always are when you play NBA. And end of the day, we got to make one more play than they do to find a way to win.
And you talk about Montgomery Bell Academy, and it's one of the oldest private schools in downtown Nashville, over in the Green Hill section, storied tradition and everything. A lot of great professional athletes have come out out of that program and everything. And you mentioned Marty, once won a state football championship right here in Rutherford County at Oakland High School. And like you said, he's at Montgomery Bell Academy doing the same thing he used to do right here in our backyard.
Absolutely, and Marty, has been doing it for a long time. We had a lot of good battles there when he was at Oakland and I was at Smyrna. It's been it was a fun rivalry back then, and NBA and Knox Catholic, just like everybody in our region. It starts our region play. This is our first region game of the year. The last 5 are all region games, and so we're 0-0 in a region. It's kind of a start over again in this back half of the year, and it's all about playoff seedings, and so we need to win every game that we can. So we can have that home playoff game and all those things that everybody wants. And so starts anew, and it'll be a really good physical football game. And I really look forward to see how our kids respond. They're eager. They're very anxious to get back to playing, and I expect it to be a good night.
Finally, and I'll let you go, as you head into it, how are you from a standpoint of your money guys and your guys you got out there hitting on the front line? How are you injury-wise, Coach?
We're good. We're good. We've been blessed. I mean, we've had some people get dinged along the way and lose some time and all that kind of stuff. But all in all, we've been blessed. We've had a pretty healthy season to this point. We still, but you're playing a lot of young kids. You worried about our depth a little bit because all of our depth is really, really young. I mean, we've got quite a few young ones playing, but so you get a little bit worried about that as you get into this league play every week and in the grind of this schedule. But we've been blessed. We gave them off a hitting last week. We didn't put the pads on. Just worked on fundamental things, and we had the shoulder pads on one day. But we kind of let them heal their bodies. And this week we cranked it back up. And it's all about the physicality of the game the next 5 weeks. And so we have to match what's in our league. And so I expect our kids to step up, play physical football, and find ways to win. And, man, I'm excited about Friday night.
I can tell. Coach, good luck. We wish you the best, and we hope you come away with a big win against Montgomery Bell Academy.
Thanks, Stuart. Appreciate you, brother.
Go.